Hello, thanks for checking out this video. So today I'm going to talk about etheric implants. Etheric implants are different from etheric parasites. Normally, when it comes to etheric implants, these are more so devices that are placed on us either by ourselves, other people, maybe they have implants or etheric parasites that put implants on us as well, or we can get them from other etheric parasites that put implants on us. And by an etheric implant, it's something that our eyes can't really see. It's not physical, of course, but sometimes you may feel as if you have certain blockages, or you may feel as if someone else is keeping you from doing something, like contacting them. These blockages are caused by either etheric parasites or etheric implants. But you can tell if it's an etheric implant because you won't feel as if this blockage has its own spirit, and it'll feel as if it serves really one purpose and one purpose only. And whatever that purpose is, it's there to either extract energy from its host, harness it, so then it makes it a lot easier for whatever needs to extract that energy to do so without having to be close by, or it's there to block someone from being able to actually carry out certain duties. It could be duties in regards to their sole purpose, but it's either to block the host from being able to do something, even if it's tapping into special abilities, or to draw energy. And so, etheric implants. Think of it this way, because I like using examples. Imagine being an alien from outer space and you're coming to Earth, and then you see Earth and you see all of these different buildings, you see all of these different structures, and it'd be completely weird to you because you're an alien, you're not even from here. And then imagine you see, you go to a refinery and you start seeing how these beings, us humans, extract oil from the ground, from the earth. So, this is what it feels like when you see an implant for the first time. You're seeing something that is there to extract something from its host. And the structure that you see, usually if you are new to the etheric realm in general, there are many different forms there, in the same way as there are many different forms here in the physical. Except, I would say there's less limitations in the etheric than there are physically, because we can only build and create what is already around. But in the etheric world, you pretty much create an energy based on that feeling, or you create things can be created based off of based on an intention. And so it can get really tricky, but it can be very different seeing an etheric implant, and there are many different forms. So I'm going to talk about what different kinds there are and how to tell if you have one. In fact, actually, I'll start there. How can you tell if you have an etheric implant, possibly on you or kind of around you? So you'll feel blocked to do certain things. So a lot of people face blockages when they're meditating. Some people feel blocked when it comes to opening up, like if they have a etheric implant on their heart space, they will feel as if they can't open up. Some people have etheric implants in their headspace, so they may not feel they can think clearly, or they may feel they aren't as creative. Some people may feel implants. If you feel as if you have problems with your stomach, or problems with something in your system not circulating the way it should, because everything in our body moves in a certain rhythm, depending on where you resonate. So if you feel as if there is something that is not running the way it should in your body, then that's an indication that you could have an etheric implant. If you also feel as if you're being, I don't want to say watched, because being schizophrenic and having etheric implants is totally different. But for example, I may feel as if I'm being I may feel as if someone's keeping tabs on me and I won't know why. But then later on, I may find out what exactly that feeling is coming from. So let's say I feel as if someone is keeping tabs on where I go. Now, someone possibly is keeping tabs on where I'm going, but it's because that person probably put an etheric implant on you to track you. Now, when I say this, we have to shift away from thinking of things as if they're physical, because when we talk about the etheric, it's literally energy and intention. It's like the energy that you radiate off of your body. It's like the intention or thought forms that you put out into the universe. So with that kind of thinking, where you're aware that this etheric realm or etheric energy is more limitless, there's less limitations on etheric energy and the forms it can take than physical. So I was at the tracking thing. So let's say someone's tracking me energetically. So I may feel as if I'm connected to someone, or I'm drawn back to something, or I'm not allowed to do certain things because that person has put an etheric attachment implant on me to make me feel as if I am not able to go certain places, to talk to certain people, or to do certain things. And usually that person who has that etheric implant put on them will feel that way. And there's no actual explanation as to why you feel that way. It's just an energy that someone placed on you, and this becomes an etheric implant, if that makes sense. Now, if someone is trying to draw energy from you, this is a certain kind of etheric implant for people who look to harness energy. So we can talk about energy vampires and think of it as like a person that has to be close to someone in order to draw energy from them, but that's not always the case. Sometimes a person can draw energy from you simply by attaching some kind of energy device on you. Now, again, we have to shift away from the physical way of thinking of this. We have to think of, okay, if someone is placing anything on me, they're placing their intention. So if someone's an energy vampire, they may be placing intentions such as, okay, I don't like when this person's happy, because when they're happy, they start doing this and this and that just doesn't please me. Therefore, I'm going to place on them that they can't be happy around me. In fact, I need them to be angry, because when they're angry, it makes it easier for me to survive for some reason. So that person is now placing an etheric implant on you. So think of it that way. So etheric implants, so pretty much you can place them on people and people can place them on you, and it can really go past you because it's not physical. But it affects a lot of us because it creates blockages within us that keep us from really feeling our fullest potential. So I may feel as if I can't meditate. Why can't I meditate? Maybe because I have someone around me who believes meditation's stupid. And with that person believing meditation's stupid, they may feel triggered seeing someone else meditating. Therefore, when I'm in a state of wanting to meditate, I'll feel a blockage, like I'm not allowed. And I may feel it as, oh, someone may judge me. Oh, I may feel as if like if I start meditating, then people are gonna think weirdly of me, and these are blockages but we we're so connected and intertwined with these etheric attachments, or etheric parasites, yeah, but etheric attachments in general, that we start believing, that we start rationalizing the experience we're having as to why we can or cannot do certain things. So when we're implanted, we will feel the blockage, but then we'll start to rationalize it as if it's us doing it. But really, that's a clear sign that you've been implanted. So hopefully this video makes sense. I could go deeper into it, but it's pretty much, as I said, an intention or an energy placed onto you, and you can't interpret it as a person's something physically on that person. It's interpreted as something that's happening on an energetic level. And if once you understand things that happen on an energetic level, then you can start adding images as to what these etheric implants would look like and all of that. But I just wanted to make a very practical video on etheric implants. So if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Other than that, hopefully I see you in my next video. You take care.